Hello everyone, welcome to the Tristar Gym channel. Today's episode is an episode on how to stay fit for life, part 2. For those of you who haven't heard part 1, I will put it in the description for those of you who would like to hear it. And I will also do a brief recap of part 1 in this video. Okay, so in part 1, I discussed the importance of making fitness a habit. It's very important to make fitness a habit because there's no training program out there, no matter how sophisticated, that you do once and you're fit for life. All training programs rely on the fact that you're going to train on a regular basis for life. So we need to make training a habit. Now, Charles Duhigg defines a habit as something that takes little or no mental energy to do. A habit is something that takes little or no mental energy to do. So if you find yourself struggling to motivate yourself to go to the gym, or struggling to get through your jiu-jitsu workouts, or if you feel you're dragging your feet to the gym, you don't feel it's automatic and it's an automatic process, then you still have not developed a habit. Now, the reason why you didn't develop a habit could be one of two things. One, you haven't done it long enough. Okay, experts say, research shows that it takes about 20 to 30 days of doing something on a daily basis to turn it into a habit. So after 20 or 30 days of doing something on a daily basis, it starts to require little or no mental energy to continue to do that set activity. Okay, so our goal is 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks maybe. And if you've been doing it for 3 or 4 weeks and you still don't feel it's a habit, the next problem is probably you've been overdoing it in the gym. Okay, so the next key is keeping the momentum steady. I don't want to go work out too hard, and I don't want to work out too light. Okay, you don't want to fly too close to the sun. You don't want to fly too close to the water. You want to be right there in the middle. That's the right amount that's going to allow you to develop a habit. If you go in the gym and you burn yourself out and you're sore the next day, it's normal. Even I won't get up to go to the gym. If I feel beat up, I won't go to the gym. You'll break your habit. Okay, so habit is doing something on a daily basis, but also doing the right amount. And I described it as having momentum. Okay, I feel that, I've been doing 2 push-ups a day, 3 push-ups a day. Now I'm ready for 5, and it's within my comfort zone. It's not burning me out, and it's not so easy that I'm bored. And that's the true indicator that you're doing it right. Okay, it's not so intense that you're hurting, that you're in pain, and it's not so easy that you're bored. You got to be in that right amount. Okay, so video number 1 was making it a daily habit, going in on a regular basis, training 3 to 5 to 6 days a week. For those of you who are more experienced, build up to 6 days a week. And then, of course, train so that you're not sore the next day. You don't want to be in pain the next day because you got to work out again the next day. So that's episode number 1 in a nutshell. Now, episode number 2, I wanted to discuss attitudes. And a lot of people out there sometimes tell me that they don't have the time to train, they don't have the energy to train. And the truth of the matter is, it's really because they have a bad attitude. They have plenty of time to train, they have plenty of energy to train, and it's just their attitude the problem. And you can't help people who have a bad attitude. They have to themselves change their attitude. So today I'm going to try and encourage you, those of you out there, who are not training on a regular basis, I'm going to try to encourage you to change your attitude. And I think if you listen carefully to what I'm about to say, you will change your attitude. So what does it take for us to change our attitude? Well, our attitudes are in our control 100% of the time. 100% of the time, you always have control of your attitude. You don't have control of your situation, but you have control of your attitude. Now, I had one person reach out to me on Twitter and tell me, "Oh, you train every day, but you don't have children and 2 jobs, etc." Well, I'm just as busy as the next person, but I believe I have a different attitude than most. The 2 most common excuses I get is I don't have enough time and I don't have enough energy to exercise. Those are the 2 most common excuses. But the truth of the matter is, those 2 excuses are a result of bad attitudes. That's all they are. They're false beliefs that have a grip on your mind. The most important factor in shedding a false belief is changing your attitude. See, I don't see training as costing me time. I see training as saving me time. Training equals good health. Good health equals no need to go wait at the doctor's office. Equals no need to get sick. No time to get sick. I don't have time to get sick. Plenty of diseases can be thwarted off by just diet and exercise. Most diseases, actually, they say, can be avoided by good diet and exercise. If you have a good diet and you exercise regularly, you will avoid many diseases out there. And guess what? Diseases take a lot of people's time. I know a lot of people with a lot of different diseases. You have to manage those diseases. That disease is a monkey on your back. You got to take care of it. You got to nurse it. It alters your entire life. You got to plan your life around that disease. That disease right now has taken center stage. Why? Now, some people, it's genetic. It's no fault of their own. It's not a question of bad attitude. But experts say that 80 to 90% of diseases out there could have been prevented by good dieting and exercise. Diet and exercise is key to eliminating disease. So if you value your health, you'll never tell me again, you'll never say it again that you don't have the time to exercise. Exercise will save you time. Think about it. It's a long-term project. You want to be healthy for life, it'll save you time. Now, here's another reason why exercise will save you time. If you don't exercise, you're going to get old. That's right. You're going to get old. And I see getting old as a disease as well. When I see somebody my age that looks twice my age, they're my age in number, but they look twice my age, I tell myself that person is suffering from a disease called old age, because they don't know that the cure to old age is diet and exercise. If you take somebody who trains on a regular basis and eats right, they look a lot younger than their peers, a lot younger. They wear the same clothes they wore in high school. They have the same energy levels. Nothing has changed. They're in their 30s, but nothing has changed. Their vitality is the same. Their body's the same. Their mind is the same. Their sex drive is the same. Everything is the same. Except for those who don't exercise and don't eat right. When they hit their 30s, they get something called old age. Now, if you think old age is saving you time, if you think not exercising and getting old really fast is saving you time, with all due respect, you've been a fool. You've been fooled, and this false belief has a grip on your mind, and you need to shed this false belief. Training saves you time. It keeps you healthy. Diseases cost time. Exercise saves you time because it keeps you young. Old people take more time to do things. Old age costs me time. I need to stay young, vibrant, and energized. And that's what exercise does. Now, the second most common excuse is, I don't have the energy to train. I have 2, 3 kids. I have a job, etc. Training gives you energy. That's the attitude I have. Training gives you energy. Training has a tonic effect. Coffee has a tonic effect. Tea has a tonic effect. Training also has a tonic effect. And it's a much more powerful tonic effect than Red Bull, than energy pills, than coffee, than espresso. Exercise has a much more powerful tonic effect than any stimulant you can take out on the market today. Drop down and give me 10 burpees to see how you feel. Put your shoes on and go run for 5 minutes outside. Come back. See how you feel. Your blood's going to be pumping. You're going to be full of energy. Somebody who trains has more energy than a person that doesn't train. So if you say that you don't have the energy to train, after hearing this, to me, you'll sound like a fool. And I say this with all due respect. It's like saying you're too dumb to learn. It's like saying you're too hungry to eat. It's like saying you're too tired to sleep. It makes no sense. I don't have the energy to give myself energy. That's what you're telling me. Training gives you energy. Training gives you energy. If you want to have energy, get fit. Don't think that not training is going to give you more energy. You're too tired to train. Now, for those of you who tried training and failed, is because you overtrained. Like I said earlier on in the recording, you trained too much. You flew too close to the sun. Find the right amount of training. If I do 10 burpees, I feel the tonic effect. I feel energized. If I do 1,000 burpees, I'm wiped out for the day. Actually, I'm wiped out for a few days. There's doing too much. Slow and steady wins the race. If you're talking about fitness for life, we're not preparing for a key date, a fight. It's not a training camp. If we're talking about fitness for life, slow and steady wins the race. Do a little bit every day. Not so little that you're bored and the workout is too easy, and not so hard that you cannot train again the next day. Now, going to the gym is very different than training every day. Now, some people tell me, I don't have time to go to the gym. I don't have a babysitter. You can go to the gym 2-3 times a week. It's great. But training still has to be done daily. Now, bodyweight exercises don't take a lot of space. And of course, all it takes is your body weight. Now, if you're going to swing a kettlebell, if you're going to do bands, it's all good. Whatever you're motivated to do, it's all good. But find an exercise program that you can do daily that's going to keep you young and full of energy. I hope you guys enjoyed this recording. If you did, please like, share, and comment. And like always, I will see you in the next episode. Thank you.
Bonjour, mon nom est Marc-Élie Toussaint, je suis entraîneur de sprint depuis 23 ans. Je travaille au niveau de la vitesse avec Georges Saint-Pierre depuis 4 ans. Je viens de tester le Tim Tam, c'est le meilleur instrument au niveau du relâchement musculaire que j'ai testé de toute ma carrière. Je le recommande à tous.
When you train a lot, you get tight. The best way to loosen up your muscle is the Tim Tam. Hi, I'm Georges Saint-Pierre. I'm using the Tim Tam machine after my training to help me with my recovery.